Happy Monday, Antelope Valley. I hope everyone is well and that you had a nice weekend. To all the dads out there, I hope you also had a pleasant Father's Day yesterday. It is June 16th, 2025. I'm Mark Troth, broker and co-owner of Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices, Troth REALTORS right here in Lancaster, California, with this week's version of the Antelope Valley Real Estate Market Update, where week in and week out we take a look at exactly what's going on in our local real estate market. As I like to point out every week, I feel it's important that local residents and property owners here in the Antelope Valley have a trusted local resource to go to follow along with our local real estate market. Our statistics a lot of times get lumped in with Greater Los Angeles County, Southern California, and is over 4 decades of being in real estate here in the Valley have shown our market, our statistics are definitely unique onto themselves. Before we analyze where we're at on June 16th, also like to point out our statistics are courtesy of the Greater Antelope Valley Association of Realtors MLS system. So let's go ahead and see where we start this week. Active listings up just a tick, 1.9% up from where we were last week, 1,047. So kind of creeping up a little bit. So we will keep an eye on that and see what new listings look like as we head through the balance of June and into our summer market. Pending listings, second week in a row that they've been down a little bit. And as we get into the week over week review, we'll see actually those were down quite a bit week over week, and also talk about perhaps why. So week of June 9th through yesterday, the 15th, new listings on the market down 9.4%, 96. Week prior was a pretty good week. So, I think if we could stay in that mid 90s to, 104, 105, I think we're doing okay. A little bit of an interesting number here. Third week in a row, our median list price of new listings have fallen, even though ever so slightly, we are down to 480. And so perhaps are we starting to see some anxiousness amongst sellers, perhaps a more aggressive list price trying to attract some activity as they hit the market. I think it's a little bit too early to say. We've just come through a couple weeks of a lot of graduations, a lot of folks taking some time off. And so as we get through past the 4th of July holiday, we'll definitely see a little bit more of where our summer market's going to go. This is the number that concerned me somewhat. New properties under contract into escrow during that time period, the 9th through the 15th, down to 51. That's 32.9% down. So our buyers perhaps taking a little bit of a breather as we head into summer. Once again, it's going to it's going to be a little bit difficult to take that read until we get past the 4th of July holiday, and then we'll see what the balance of the summer has for us. Median days properties were on the market, down 15 days. Listings sold. About 4 or 5 weeks ago, we had a pretty good uptick in pendings, and now that's starting to reflect with closed transactions. Number of residential properties that closed, 61. That is up 3.4% from the week prior. And then our median sales price up 1% to 490. And so once again, that median sales price under 500,000. So, we got to see if there's a trend taking effect. There were some people thinking that we were going to see reduction in mortgage rates as we headed into summer, and it just doesn't look like it's going to materialize. Look like we're going to be in that mid to upper six range, likely through summer. It's like I said, going to be difficult to get a true read as to if our market is starting to shift a little bit, leaning more towards a buyer's market, if you will. Fewer buyers in the market till we get past the 4th of July holiday. I've said that a couple times. And so the next couple weeks, those numbers could fluctuate a little bit, but we'll definitely keep an eye out, keep an eye on the market, see where it's heading, and every Monday give you a recap of where our market's at. But if in the meantime there's any other statistics, any other information about our local real estate market, myself or any of our other trusted associates, here at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Troth Realtors can provide you, by all means, do not hesitate to reach out. All right, everybody, make it a great week, and we'll see you next Monday. Bye bye.